Dave Anderson spent hundreds of hours at Schroeder Aquatic Center coaching the 26-year-old, and he is in England this morning to support Gwen Jorgensen. Dave joins us live on the phone right now. Dave, good morning to you.
Good morning.
So you are there in London. I'm wondering if you've had a chance to speak to Gwen Jorgensen after the race and what her reaction was to her finish.
No, I'm right outside the venue, and I was waiting for the athletes to be able to collect their equipment and then come outside. And they were closing down the venue, so I got shooed outside. So I'll meet up with her later on today.
From what you know of Gwen, though, and your time coaching her, what do you think her reaction will be to finishing 38th today?
Well, I don't think it's the place so much as I'm sure she'll be disappointed. She came out of the water in pretty good position, and she was in a good enough bike group that had she not had the problem with her bike that we all saw, that I think she would have certainly been in contention for a top 10 finish. But it was an unfortunate thing. I'm sure she'll be a little disappointed.
And that race airing live here in Wisconsin at about 3 o'clock this morning. We know there was a bunch who got up to watch Gwen compete, and we just here on TV were able to see a small portion of Gwen with her bike, but it wasn't clear what had happened. Do you know what happened to Gwen's bike?
I only saw the aftermath where she was off her bike and then chasing to try and get back to the group. So I assume there were a lot of crashes because it was pretty wet this morning. It had rained shortly before the race began. So I'm assuming she went down. I haven't talked to her, so I'm not exactly sure.
What can you say about just the thrill of being there for her? Have you had a chance to talk with her during her time there in London? Is it more than she expected? Is it different than she expected?
I'll have to let you know at a different time. I haven't talked to her live. We've just been texting back and forth, and I haven't seen her yet. So I'm going to meet up with her later on this afternoon.
Well, maybe you can fill us in a little bit. What is the mood like there in London, the overall Olympic experience? It looked like an incredible crowd there around the streets of London to watch the triathlon this morning. Really, the entire route lined with people cheering all the competitors on. Yeah,
it was at least 10 deep all the way around the circuit, on the bike circuit, and the run laps were just crazy, and it was an awesome event to witness. I had great seats in the grandstands right at the start-finish line, and it was quite a spectacle. So it was pretty cool.
All right, that is Dave Anderson, swimming coach for Gwen Jorgensen, coming in 38th this morning in the women's triathlon competition in London. Dave, thanks so much for being here this morning.